Defending them? Yes, I'll tell you why. It's because they're doing their job, because that's what they do. They hold the Constitution. If they didn't do their job, like I said, then we wouldn't be Americans. We would actually fall. I want to say two things. First, I want to say the people that were here, that were with me day in, day out, and there was quite a lot of them, they helped me, how do I say, acclimate myself and be a part of this process. From the Defense Department, I guess it would be the Department of Defense would be the Secretary, Leon Panetta. Your people are doing a great job. General Pohl, that is the judge, he is a fair and just man. Maybe there's some things that I didn't like on one side and I liked on the other. But the fact remains is fair and just. That's what we're about. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, because my sister Lucy would be here for me. I know that. And I'm representing 2,767 people that had lost their lives, and thousands of families around the world that were touched, and millions of people that came to our aid and helped us to show that they were there for America. All walks of life, ages came down to ground zero, and I'm sure in the Pentagon, and I'm sure in Shanksville, and I'm sure a lot of other places. I'm sure that we're more aware of how we conduct ourselves to the world and how the people of the world sees us. I want to say something that I wrote. First, I want to say the people that aren't here today because they took our earlier flight, and I chose to come back and stay and represent them. They allowed me. Karen Lauder lost her husband, Christopher. Clifford and Christina Russell. It was Clifford's brother, Stephen. Susan Sisolak lost her husband, Joseph. And Tara Budzay and Mary Henwood, lost their brother, John. And Blake Allison, who lost his wife, Anna. And me, I lost my sister, Lucy Fishman. I wrote something. I'll read it to you. My name is Eddie Bracken, and the reason why I'm here in Guantanamo Bay is to bear witness for my sister Lucy Fishman, who worked for A on the 105th floor in the second tower. She lived in Garrison Beach, a tight-knit community in Brooklyn, New York. She was beautiful. But you took her away. You took away her from her daughter Samantha and her son Jason. You took her away from her mother, my mother, and their mother, my oldest sister. You took her away from her family and my family, our family. I will never forgive you for that. And I'm sure that the 2,972 other families won't either who lost their loved ones. The New York City Police Department, the New York City firemen, the people that were on the planes, and the people in the Pentagon, and my 18 brothers who lost their lives from the New York City District Council of Carpenters Union, who you murdered. I know the world hears me, and I'm sure you hear me. I came a long way to see you, eye to eye, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, and your 4 dominions. If you would have done this in another country, it would be a different story. They would have given you your wish to meet your maker quicker than you would realize. But this is America, and you deserve a fair and just trial according to our Constitution, not yours. That's what separates us Americans from you and your ideology. We as Americans deserve we as Americans have the right from our forefathers that made the laws to govern us, and you don't. You don't deserve a fair trial, but according to our Constitution and the Sixth Amendment, you do. You're in a military tribunal. Where is your ringleader, Osama bin Laden? Gone, dead. That's right, dead. Thanks to our 44th President, Barack Obama, with his quick and decisive action, with one swoop of his pen, he signed an executive order and one phone call to General James Vaughn, and our SEAL Team 6 was on the move to go get the most wanted man on the planet. Thank you, President Obama. I would like to thank you and shake your hand for doing your job as an American and as our president, and showing the world that you will bring the fight to their doorstep if any terrorists are harbored by any country. And that's what I call a commander-in-chief in my book. As the minutes and the days and hours go by, my union brothers and sisters in New York City District Council Carpenters will be building floor by floor, and Local 3 will keep lighting the tower of the Freedom Tower every night till it's completed. It will rise higher than before, and it will show the glory of America to the world once again. I also want you to know, Sheikh Khalid Mohammed, and your 4 dominions, because I can't really read the names. On your last breath, you may have killed my sister Lucy, but not her spirit. It will live on through her daughter and her son. And when your lives come to an end, and they will, I want you to know you never killed the American spirit. Let freedom ring, let freedom ring, let freedom ring.
Eddie Bracken there, the victim of one of the the relative of one of the 9/11 victims, paying tribute there to his sister Lucy, who died on the 105th floor of the second tower of the World Trade Center. Also expressing his support for the military tribunal in Cuba, and thanking President Obama for the attack that killed Osama bin Laden. This trial of Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, the alleged mastermind, and 4 other people involved in the 9/11 attacks. We'll be back shortly after this break.
Look at what your mouth goes through in a day. Every day, millions of germs multiply in your mouth. So don't just brush, use Listerine daily.